Okay, so I'm just going to kind of try to walk you through this the way I do it. So this is a folder I used last semester, rough draft. You can see a bunch of student essays in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just download that, and it of course creates a zip file. Downloaded it, and we'll just open it up, and it's going to open that zip file up, and we'll see this. Just extract everything. You're going to hit extract all, and have it create a new folder. Okay, so now I'm in that folder here. And let me see if I can move this just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to take a look at this. So first thing I do, I delete the index file because we don't need that. If you've got duplicates, for example, student turned this in twice, I'm going to delete the older one. And then if students turn something in PDF format, it doesn't go into Google Docs very well. It'll transfer, but it's really ugly and the pages get all screwed up. So what I like to do is make it Word first. So just right click on it and go to open with. And if you've already got Word here, just choose that. Otherwise, go to choose another app and find Word and go ahead and open it. And it'll open up. It'll give you all these kind of crazy warnings. Just keep hitting OK. You'll have to enable editing, and it'll actually give you the same warning a second time for some reason I don't understand. Then you're good to go, and then I always just go to Save As, Word Doc. We'll save it right back to where it came from. Close it, and now you'll see I've got a PDF version and a Word version. Delete the PDF version. So once you've just sort of cleaned up your files, you're good to go now. So this folder is all set. I don't need to do anything else with it. I'm going to go ahead and close it up and head to Google Docs. Google Docs, and I just went there by going to drive.google.com. I think is the way this works best. Go to New and go to Folder Upload. And then you can pick the folder you just had, okay? And I actually like to go, I actually have a folder called student work, so I can just keep all the peer review and rough draft stuff together here. It's also, if I do anything else where I want to keep it together, it just goes here. So I'll save it in my student work folder. So I'm going to folder upload, pick the folder you just made. They'll say no items because it's looking for a folder, so just hit upload. They'll give you a warning whether or not you want to upload it. And I have Google Drive set to automatically convert stuff into Google Docs format when it uploads, and that is available in settings here. So it's uploading right now. It completed the upload. It took a minute longer than it normally does, and I don't know if it's Google busy or my internet connection here is a little slow. So right here, if you go to settings, there'll be a thing in here to convert uploads to Google Docs format, and that's really critical here. So make sure that is turned on before you do the folder upload. So my apologies for getting stuff out of order here. Now here's the folder I just created, and you'll see everything, all the essays that were in Word format are now here and in Google Drive format. Okay, so we're now into Docs format. Then I'm just going to create a folder, label it Group 1, and then I kind of go randomly, try to have a mix of males and females in any group for the first go round. After that, I actually tend to, if any students who bailed on peer review altogether, I put in a group together because I figure if they didn't do it, I don't want to saddle another group with them. So I do kind of segregate a little bit. Just click and drag, organize them into folders, and just do that for as many groups as you want. If you want to just do it in pairs, just create half as many folders as you have papers. If you've got, you want to do groups of 4 or whatever. So then from there, I just go into that folder and then share this folder with the people. And one of the nice things about Drive is that, or D2L, is that it gives you the students' names in there, so you just have to then go ahead and add them. Okay, and you just put their email addresses in, and it's good to go. Um, um, and then I generally put a quick little message together. It says, this is a link for you to do peer review, blah, 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 blah. Look for instructions later, okay? And I'll show you the instructions I get. Go ahead and send this email to you as well. This is the sort of email I use. So I actually give each person, or I break it into tasks, so no one has to do like a whole peer review on an essay. I feel like I get better responses if they've got something specific to do. Um, it also allows me to sort of be like, well, you're not really reading and commenting on 3 full essays, even though that is very much what they do. So here I explain the tasks, and I do change these from essay to essay depending on what's going on. And then I just put the reviewer and then what they're going to do. And then I actually give a brief explanation here. So, person with, I'm living with a pterodactyl, if you heard that in the background. Um, so there will be an explanation. So, like, Mortis will review this person's intro and conclusion, this person's body, this person's research. And what I actually do is keep this email in Microsoft Word and do find and replace to do change the names. So that really limits the amount of time it takes me. I just have to find and replace 4 names. So I'll put this together for group 1, and then I'll do a find, replace, and remove Mortis and replace it with Smith or whatever comes next. And then it will replace, obviously, that last name here and here and here and here and all, down in my explanations as well. So, and I just do that 4 times and then set the new group up. And then send that out to the 4 group members as well. Okay, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Then I actually go in and give feedback on their drafts after they've finished peer review, but before they have done anything else. So it's all one big set, and I do it in a single week. So students turn their paper in, they do peer review, I go in and comment on their drafts. The next week their final is due. So that's how I do it. I think there's lots of options there, but that's my Google Docs process for it. They love it. It's one thing that they've said lots of good things about. So if you have any questions, just holler at me and I'll put something together. Okay.